by 48. Price of oil is on the rise after OPEC and Russia decided to cut production by 2 million barrels per day in order to boost prices, and so far that's working. Oil up about $1.80 at over $88 a barrel. On the Money Watch, Jason Brooks, KCBS.
Thanks, Jason. Sponsored by the Dream House Raffle.
What do you have for us today?
Charlotte is the little sister of the tooth fairy. Charlotte is the junk fairy. Yes. Fun. Yes. You're not storing stuff. You got junk.
Turn your storage shed into a shed that you can use again.
Give yourself some space to maneuver.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
Or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
If you're thinking about home improvement, why not choose products that last longer, look better, and provide real energy efficiency, all while increasing the comfortability of your home? For over 50 years, Armstrong Painting, Roofing, and Windows. Free estimates and financing available when you call toll-free 855-777-123 or online at armstrong1234.com. Armstrong Painting, Roofing, and Windows. 45291.
By now, you've heard the news. Vaccine boosters are available for eligible Californians. Boosters support stronger immunity and help maximize protection against COVID-19 and its variants. Visit myturn.ca.gov to find out if you're eligible and to find a booster near you. That's myturn.ca.gov. And strong. Get boosted. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
Years of COVID and masks, it's time to let your smile out. Do you need to fill that gap or secure that denture? Not all dental implants require a lot of pain and a long recovery time. Try mini dental implants. They're less invasive, less painful, less recovery time, and they're just as successful as traditional implants. Replacing missing teeth is as easy as 1, 2, 3. 1. We offer a 1-hour free consultation. 2. We can place the implants in 2 hours or less. 3. We can deliver your teeth in 3 weeks or less. For your loose denture, it usually takes 1 visit to secure that denture. Clearly, Bay Area mini dental implants are the best for you.
Have you been told you don't have enough bone? Mini dental implants don't require a lot of bone. To find out what we can do for you, call Bay Area Mini Dental Implant Center at 833-GOT-MINI. 833-GOT-MINI. That's 833-468-6464 for a consultation. Financing available.
Let's get the latest on traffic now. Kimsey, Traffic Center.
All right, Eric, we're looking at a new crash that's just coming in for the Walnut Creek area, northbound on 680, right before you get up to Highway 24. There is a crash. It looks like it's a single car that's spun around sort of perpendicular in lanes in the left lane, so careful here. A little bit of slow traffic right now at that spot. The commute direction southbound being 680 coming off of 242 is still slow most of the way down to and around the Walnut Creek interchange. We look to see traffic stay flowing actually out to Pleasant Hill Road in Lafayette. That's where it finally begins to loosen up. Also a crash in San Francisco. This affects northbound 280 right around Alamany. They're trying to run a traffic break, but so far the far right lane has been blocked by that crash. To Marin County, South 101 looking okay, but it is slow. Southbound from Highway 37, this commute is back to the way it always looked, where it's slow. Leader KCBS. The KCBS Bay Area forecast, mostly sunny today after morning overcast. Highs from the 60s at the coast, 70s around the bay, and the minute upper 80s inland, into the 90s inland as well. Tonight, mostly clear evening, then becoming mostly cloudy. Lows in the upper 50s with some light winds. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. NASA SpaceX crew with the astronauts is going to the International Space Station, and it is targeted to launch. We're going to be going to some anchored coverage. This is KCBS AM, KFRC FM, and HD1, San Francisco.
Brent Koichi Wakata was flown 4 times, including 2 space station flights.
T-minus 1 minute, we'll hear that Dragon is in countdown. Its flight computer will switch to countdown mode, and we'll hear that the flight termination system on Falcon 9 is armed.
Falcon 9 has been started up and is now controlling. Those voices are coming from SpaceX.
launch control. Remember, this is a SpaceX-run mission. NASA is just the paying customer to send these 4 astronauts, or I should say 3 astronauts and a cosmonaut. Station.
Director Mark Dragon, SpaceX. Godspeed. Go for launch.
That's the final go for launch. This particular spacecraft is called Endurance.
Crew reports go. 30 seconds until liftoff.
And Endurance is flying its second mission, the first flight for this particular Falcon 9 rocket.
T-minus 15.
The weather absolutely perfect, and here we go.
7, 6.
All those voices in unison from SpaceX Mission Control.
1.
It's cleared the pad and then some. That bright orange-yellow flame from those 9 Merlin engines looking beautiful as it heads straight up through a cloud. That cloud in full view.
We're now at T plus 35 seconds into the 5th rotational crew mission on board Dragon and Falcon.
Dynamic pressure.
This period is known as max Q, and once the vehicle there it is heard that the vehicle is now traveling faster than the speed of sound. Once through max Q, we'll throttle those Merlin engines back up.
And already it is 12 miles high.
Stage 1 throttle up.
A minute 20 seconds.
1 Bravo.
Just a beautiful sight.
For 1 Bravo means we're in the second and final of.
The abort modes are various spots in ascent where if they had to abort, call off the mission, they could, and they would have points out in the Atlantic.
And that engine.
But so far, everything is looking perfect.
Engine cutoff, where the 9 engines igniting will cut off in preparation for second stage separation. Then we'll see the single Merlin vacuum engine on the second stage ignite.
Already it's 46 miles high.
Just like we did on first stage, that MVAC chill is intended to help pre-chill the hardware prior to the full flow of that densified liquid oxygen.
And accelerating to more than 5,300 miles per hour at this very second.
Time beginning to throttle down in preparation for MECO or main engine cutoff.
We can see it flame out, which is good.
Stage 2 Alpha.
And that
Copy.
first stage has dropped off. It will land on a barge in the Atlantic, and these astronauts and cosmonauts will dock with the space station tomorrow night, high above the Earth. CBS News special.
And thanks to Peter King. Of course, that is an historic launch for SpaceX, the Russian alongside NASA and Japanese astronauts. With more news, here's Eric.
All right. Of Petaluma is the commander of that mission, first Native American woman to command such a mission. And on to news now. Some Oakland City leaders are...
No, as we've been reporting, OPEC agreed to cut oil production by 2 million barrels per day despite calls for the opposite. And for more on this, we're joined on the KCBS Ring Central Newsline by Dan Cameron from University of California, Berkeley. Thanks so much for being with us this morning. So some our prices here in the U.S. and specifically in California.
Well, I'm not sure it'll impact things that much. The cut is large, 2 million barrels from OPEC out of a current daily production of 30 million, and this is